What is up, fellow people watching YouTube and toy collectors and all those thingies? Doing a little toy haul here. It's gonna be a quick one, but a really good one. So up first, we got the last statue in the set I was missing. These are bigger than what I thought they were based on the pictures, but they're still not big because this box makes them seem like they're standing up higher, but they're actually about 7 inches tall, roughly. 7.5. So they're definitely not as big as these boxes would let you think, because that's showing almost a foot. But I'm very happy to have this, even though I have no place to put them. I'm waiting on my to go and buy some detolfs. IKEA has been out of detolfs for about 2 months now. Since I got my last two while I was there. I should have bought more, but at the time I thought, I'll buy two, build them, then go back and buy two and build them. Yeah, that didn't work. So, yeah, still need to go buy two of those. And then figure out where the hell to put them, because I have no clue. But we'll get to that here at the end of the video. I got a few ideas I've watched here. Yeah. Now I'm sitting here thinking about what I'm going to do with Ninja Turtles. Anyway, alright, let's just move along. So up first, got this beautiful shipping box. And inside, we got a shredder. They do come in this really nice packaging. I've already showed you one of these, so I'm not going to take this guy out of here. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave that. No, I'm not. That's silly. Why would I do such a thing? That one will probably stay in there because I'm going to open up my other one. I ordered one and then ended up finding one, so... Yeah. Same way with these one. Make sure you can't see any of my pertinent information. So, same way. Got a Casey and Raph. This is actually the third one. So, I'm going to use one of them as trade bait, and hopefully someone will find me one of the Plasma Series Ecto 1s. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm only going to pull one of these out. You know what? Let's just put it up here. Tokka Rahzar. So I actually ordered two of these. One to keep sealed and one to open up. And I've actually already opened these to kind of check contents. So this is how it was shipped. Very nice and protected. Unfortunately, this is definitely going to be the one I open up. Because the box is messed up. I did go through and try to check feet and hands and make sure that they had the stuff they're supposed to have. These are probably the best figures that I've gotten in a long time, just from seeing them in the box. Yeah, they look really, really freaking good. So, one of these days when I get my display cases, we're going to have a, I don't know, let's play day kind of thing. And I've got a couple of the cartoon figures to open up and some of the movie figures. I think I'm only going to open up ones I have doubles of. Now, I did open up the SDCC collector set, and a couple pieces broke right out of the box. So I kind of learned my lesson with NECA Turtles. I am kind of disappointed that I won't have the 4 turtles to open up. I think I do have a regular shredder, but I think I'm just going to, instead of putting a regular shredder out on display, I'm just going to put a Super Shredder. Because I really don't need both. When I've got the other one sitting in the package right over this way, you can't see it, but it's this way. Yeah. That is the haul. 3 shipments from Neca. Pretty expensive haul, because if you didn't know the price on these things, plus the ridiculous amount of shipping Neca was charging. So, even though I paid for these things months ago, we're going to call that the haul for the week and the money I spent for the week. So I'm going to try to get this thing back in here, and we're going to pause for a sec. Okay, so I got my Tokka Rahzar up there with the rest of those Neca turtles. And let's just do this here. Okay, so let's just kind of walk around the room. I'll kind of show you some stuff I'm working on. Mind the mess. It's work in progress, like always. So, I got my Dino Rider shelf, and I added in some of these instruction sheets and these comic book boards, just to add a little bit of something extra. I'm still working on making stands for these flyers, so I can have different levels of dinos. Let's come to this side here. So I got all new lights in here, but I have to replace the batteries on all these display cases, because I decided to buy cheap batteries and they lasted about 2 weeks. So I don't think I'm going to change anything up here. This Bumblebee is definitely going to go, the combiner, and when I say go, they're going in storage. The combiner is probably going to go. I'm really tempted to put Trypticon in storage. I have a box one. I'm really thinking about just bringing out the box Trypticon, but I don't know yet. And then RC will definitely go in storage. And then coming over here, all of these animated series figures, which I know it's hard to see. All these animated figures, I think are going to be put away. I'm going to keep a few in here that I really like man, I like this animated line so much. Bulkhead, and I wasn't a fan of the cartoon, but I love the figures. These 2 Universe, turn that autofocus off. These 2 Universe Starscreams are going to go, or Seekers, Thundercracker, and Starscream. And then Lugnut, I'd really like to keep, and Lockdown I really like. Cup is one of my favorite figures, that Generations Cup. And then Revoltech Prime over here, and then this, I can't remember who, is a third-party Prime. This G1 shelf is a mess. I actually think I'm going to put all of my G1 in storage. Devastator's falling over, and I don't know. As much as I like these figures, I'm torn on what to do with this. I'm thinking about just first cleaning it up and see if that helps, but it's just, there's too much in there and it's driving me nuts. Same way with this Beast Wars shelf. It's not as bad, but I've got a lot of other Beast Wars, so I'm going to pull out the ones I don't like as much and put in some others. And then down here I've got the movie line. Again, sorry about it being dark. I need to add batteries. I'm going to keep all of the what was that line called? Human Alliance. And then all these bigger bots are probably going to go, except for maybe the Bumblebee I might keep in the Jetfire. But those 2 Primes and Megatron back there are definitely going to go. And then I've got just a random shelf down here. You can't really see it, but there's G1, Beast Wars, kind of like a random mix of everything. A lot of Fall of Cybertron. Yeah. So I'm going to clean that up. And then coming over here, I'm going to put 2 Detolfs here. All the stuff that's on this shelf will just go on top of the Detolfs. And then I don't know what I'm going to put in those Detolfs yet, because I got about 1 million things I could put in there. I really want to do a figure with random figures like Toxic Crusader, Bucky O'Hare, then whatever on the other 2. And then kind of thinking about one of them is going to be statues, because I got too many statues running around. But I don't know what else to put in the other Detolf. Anyway, so coming over here, I've downsized my G.I. Joes. I know I didn't want to get rid of them, but I just kind of kept my favorites. But they're just so hard to see, so I'm trying to get these spread out so you can see what I have. And then one of these Spawn shelves I think is going to go. I'm probably going to get rid of this shelf. I love all those figures. I'm just running out of room. Same way with up here. I haven't bought a whole lot of new Marvel Legends. Like, these are probably the only 3 Marvel Legends I bought in a year that stayed out on display. Everything else I bought basically went straight to storage. And this is mostly an X-Men shelf. But they've just been up here for a while, and I think it's time to put something new up there. That is one of my favorite 3-packs. It's the only 3-pack I have, actually, but that is one of my favorite packs of figures. And then my favorite Rider figure, and then that Venom I really like. But I think both of those are going to go. I think Toy Ploy just showed a new video. Thanks for interrupting my video, Toy Ploy. I will watch you later. So I think both of those shelves are going to come out, and those are going to be my cartoon Ninja Turtles, I think. I've got some Transformers that I still need to put away. Got this Ninja Turtle box, another box of Transformers that needs to be put away. And G.I. Joes that need to be put in storage. And I've already cleaned out part of the Jurassic Park stuff. When I got the playset the other day, I put a bunch of the stuff inside that box. Probably going to get rid of both Jurassic Park shelves, just because they've been here for a while, and maybe once the new movie comes out, I don't anticipate me buying any more figures, except for the Amber series, Dennis, and, was it Dennis? The fat guy and the Spitty Viper. I can't think of its name right now. I'm on camera and I'm brain dead. Anyway, I think all the Jurassic Park stuff's going to go away. These 2 boxes are boxes of my Ecto ones that used to sit in these shelves, because I'm doing restorations on them. Quick poll. Do you guys think that I should repaint my Ecto ones so they look bright, shiny, and new, or leave them de-yellowed and just put stickers on them? I think I'm going to go bright, shiny, and new and make them just look better. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is it worth it? When I took the stickers off, most of the glossy part of the Ecto 1 went away. So I just think it would look a lot better if I... But value-wise, once I took the stickers off, I know the value kind of dropped on them. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys buy like a pristine repainted Ecto 1, or would you rather have one that is missing most of the clear coat and yellowing? Let me know in the comments. Coming up here, I think a lot of these Aliens and Predators are going to have to go in storage. They've just been out here for a while, including my Hive Wars Predator. And if you know Predator, that is not the Hive Wars Predator. That is an error card. This Rhino will stay out. This will go. That will probably stay. Most of the Aliens, I think, are going to go. These 3 Predators are probably going to stay. I may put this one away, because those are my 2 favorites. And then have just kind of a new row of Predators. Coming up here, Harry Potter's probably going to go. That Wolverine's going to go. And the 2 Star Wars are going to go. Link and Pacific Rim will stay. This is going to go. And then I'm going to find a new way to display this stuff. What I really want to do is get 2 guitar stands, floor acoustic guitar stands, and set those on it and put those up here. And then find a new place for the rest of this stuff. Firehouse is going to stay here over the Ghostbusters display, probably. Unless I decide to move the Detolfs, which I'm toying around with too. I'm torn on the Marvel Legends shelf because it has some of my Build-A-Figures that I really love in it, and then just a bunch of other junk that I've thrown in there. But that Sentinel, Apocalypse, Onslaught, Mojo, some of my favorite figures. Don't want to get rid of those. So I don't know. Part of me wants to just open up all my X-Men Legends and make a new shelf. Don't know if that'll happen. And then my Spawn display. These have to stay in a detolf because if you know McFarlane toys, especially these Spawn figures, if you have them out for 5 minutes, they will be covered in dust. So those will have to stay in here. I don't have a better place to put them. Coming over here, I'm thinking about the Mamba and the Dragonfly-ish helicopter. It's not the Dragonfly, but you know what it is. And then Destro's helicopter back there. And then there's my G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes back there. And then coming up here, these are probably going to stay. I might get rid of one of the Rattlers and put it in storage and just keep one 25th and one vintage. But for now, I've got both of the vintage out here. So I don't know if those will get moved too much. What I'd really like to do, I don't like this display, how I've got a bookshelf and then it drops and then detofs and then this case comes up. I would really like it to just be one nice long flat surface and I could go like G.I. Joe vehicles, Star Wars vehicles. In a perfect world, that's how it would be. So what I've been toying around with is moving this case back behind this detof over here. And instead of having those two detofs over there, I'd bring two over here. And I think if I did that and move this thing on the end, I could get 3 or 4 more detofs in here. And then just be one flat surface across here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I don't know if that'll happen. If that does happen, what I'll do is take all of these vehicles and these play sets and just line them up across here and just have a straight line, you know, going down, and then figure out what to do. That pile of stuff I could put over on this display. I don't know. Still toying around with ideas, but I think that's what I'm leaning towards. Then coming over here, I'm gonna go through this Transformers case. I'm gonna go through this Transformers case and get rid of all the carded figures out of here because I just don't like them back there. I'm gonna open up all the red Transformers with my plan, and if everything, I would like to have just straight masterpieces in this display. I don't know if I'll be able to do that and keep all the stuff out on display I want to, but we'll see. I think a lot of that's going to depend on what I do with my other Transformers display. Then up here, some of this stuff may go in storage. I know the Back to the Future car is going to go in storage. The rest of the stuff I really would like to keep out somewhere. Coming up here, I'm really tempted to take down that whole entire wall of Star Wars and just put my Cartoon Ninja Turtles up there instead of having to move all this stuff. But then I have no place to put my Star Wars. But what I've been thinking is I do Gremlins, and then Star Wars, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, and then since I'm getting rid of the Spawn shelf, that'd be like an Aliens Predator shelf. And then just rotate everything out. When I get a new figure in, it replaces something, and something goes in storage. Coming over here, I would really like to do an entire case of Gremlins. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough to do it, but this thing is just getting really full, and I'm running out of room. Bucky O'Hare, I'd really like to just keep this shelf kind of the way it is. I've been thinking about taking all the Boss Fight Studios figures and putting them over here, one of these cases, and then bringing these Toxic Crusaders over here and have Toxic Crusader and Bucky O'Hare in the same case. But I don't think I have enough room in there for what I want to do, because I want to put that in a display case with them. And then let me move this stuff. So then I've got these statue displays, and those will go in the new detof when I get those. Did I have someone behind Subaru? I thought I did. Maybe not. But these two shelves would just move over to my statue shelf, or statue detolf, eventually. And then coming over here, I am thinking about getting rid of Beetlejuice and putting all that stuff in storage. Mega Blocks will stay, and then these 4 will all be Mega Blocks because I got more that I built. I just gotta have places to put them. I did put this Halo mech bot in here with Donatello driving it. I want to repaint that because the colors really just don't stand out very well on it. So I'm really thinking about hitting it with just some rough paint job so it looks like it's been previously painted bright. If I mess up my words in this, I'm trying to run fast, so if I call something like a Neca Turtle that's not a Neca Turtle, I apologize. Anyway, I've got a bunch of Mega Blocks that I need to finish building, so hopefully this will be a lot more Mega Blocks, because I really like those things. And like I said, Toxic Crusaders, if I could put them over there, that would be awesome. It just depends on if I can get that to fit with the other 3 vehicles, and then just kind of fit the figures around them. But I may have a solution for that. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Then nothing would change here. I would still keep all the Zelda and Mario stuff that I've got in there. And the Twisted Oz and zombies. I did sell my in-box zombie Hulk. Just because I decided I didn't need one and it was just in storage and it was getting kind of pricey, so I thought time to get rid of it. I'd really like to have one of these empty so I could just put... I'd really like to have these guys in like a detolf together and just with some random figures, like entire top to bottom random figures that I like. Batman, probably nothing's really going to change in there. I've really been thinking about opening up my McFarlane figures, Batman figures, and putting them in this case, and then getting rid of some of the stuff in this case. And then the turtle plane, I would like to find a better place for it out here. So now we come over to the turtle section. Let me back up here. So down on the floor, I moved my original NECA turtles over in this box just to try to keep them safe. And then I've got all my mini mutant turtles over here. I got a project party wagon over there, another project party wagon over here, some statues, NECA figures. Those Krangs are not all mine. They're spoken for from other people. I got some NECA figures back there to open, Metalhead and Arcade Slash. And then what I'm thinking about doing is, if you remember a few years ago, I had 3 bookshelves here with 2 detolfs dividing them. So what I would like to do is have 3 bookshelves, one with each of these groups of figures on it, and then the 2 detolfs. And then on top of the detolfs, I would have a Technodrome on each, because I have a second one that I'm working on. So I'd move one of my Technodromes, like I said, over there. The party wagon, or the sewer playset, would probably go up here. And then inside the 2 detolfs, I have a couple things. I could do just like rows of vintage figures. They're like some of my favorites. And I still need to put glass on these. Anyway. Actually, yeah, 2 of them have glass. One of them just needs glass put on them. Or I'm thinking about taking the vintage figures that I have in these little plastic things and taking out the figures I don't care much for and the rest of these, and then just having all vintage figures on those 3 shelves, and then just have a couple like of my favorites in these little displays. And I could do like 1 row bookshelves of figures, vehicles, and then boxes is kind of what I'm thinking about. But inside one detolf have some figures, and then the bottom 2 shelves have vehicles. And then on the other detolf, I would do NECA Turtles, and then some of my other box sets like Reveltech and stuff over there. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still kind of playing around with the idea. Still trying to figure out what to do. And then I've got my new DTOF over here. And it's already pretty much full. I didn't even want it to be this full. I was really just wanting it as a display case for my graded figures. But I don't mind it. I actually kind of like the looks of it. And then back here, well, down here I've got all these carded figures, and then all of these carded figures and Super 7 figures that I have not opened up. That'll be another project. Then all these carded figures. I don't know a better way to display them. Running out of breath. And then I've got a couple of the cartoon box sets back here. I've got my whoops, we auto-locked there. I've got the musical Mutagen Turtles here, and then Batman Ninja Turtles up there. I think those are going to go into storage as much as I do like them. And then the giant T-Rex is down here I've got to find a place for. And your friend in the neighborhood YouTuber gave me this mic, so I bought this little skateboard to put him on. I think it looks kind of cool on it. And yeah, so that is the run through of everything so far. But like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with everything. I got too much stuff and not enough places to put it. But yeah, just kind of trying to figure out where everything is going to go. Eventually, these two helicopters will be replaced with my two customs that I'm working on of the foot cruisers. So yeah, that'll be cool. And I'm really toying around with things like this. So, like, I've got a grappler and I got a box grappler. Do I need both of them out here on display? I've got a sewer dragster and a sewer dragster. Do I need them both? Where is my buggy? Not over there. Do you guys know where my buggy is? The one that looks like this box? Where did I move you to? Huh. Well, that's a very good question. Anyway, so I'm like my little hairy Rahzar.